Promoting community and quality of life. Welcome back to Wellness Wednesday with NDSU Extension. I'm Caitlin Jesperson, the Family and Community Wellness Extension Agent for Williams County. Do you know what promoting community and quality of life means? The intent of most community and economic development initiatives is to advance in areas of quality of life. But what does quality of life mean and how is it measured? Is it the presence of a strong local economy, sound local leadership, quality government services, top-notch public supported schools, great healthcare services, or other indicators? The simple answer is yes. In many respects, all of these represent traits that would be associated with a community deemed to have a high quality of life. In order to help local leaders and citizens find solutions to the challenges facing their communities, a set of guidelines or framework was created. Through years of study, peer reviewing, and refining, the Community Capitals Framework was developed. This framework suggests that the lifeblood of any community can be linked to the presence and strength of 7 community capitals, which are resources that can be invested in or tapped into for the purpose of promoting the long-term well-being of communities. The 7 community capitals are natural, cultural, human, social, political, financial, and built. Strong and resilient communities strive for balanced investments in these 7 capitals. If communities place too much emphasis on one or two of the capitals, they can end up suppressing the growth of the other community capitals, a condition that can damage the overall health of the community. Let's take a closer look at the 7 types of community capitals. First, natural capital. This is the quality and quantity of natural and environmental resources, such as parks, rivers, wildlife, farmland, mountains, and other resources. Cultural capital. The values, norms, beliefs, and traditions that people inherit from family, school, and community. It's also the material goods produced at a specific time and have historical cultural significance. Examples of investment could be cultural events and festivals, musical heritage, libraries, museums, historical associations. Human capital. Attributes of individuals that provide them with the ability to earn a living, strengthen the community, and otherwise contribute. It includes access to education and knowledge development, training, and skill. Investment could be formal and informal educational institutions, workforce training, leadership programs, and lifelong learning. Social capital. This is the connections existing among people and organizations that make things happen. It can be close ties, as well as weaker ties with local and outside people. Investment could be activities that build trust, citizen involvement in discussions and events, celebrations or parades, and involvement in civic and service groups. Political capital. This is the ability to influence and enforce rules, regulations, and standards. It's also access to individuals and groups with the power to influence decisions. Investing could look like elected and appointed officials, citizen participation, representatives and staffers, political organization, and elections. Financial capital. This is the variety of financial resources available to invest in local projects or environmental development initiatives. This could look like community foundations, grants, microloan, revolving funds, even banks. And finally, built capital. This is all the infrastructure of the community and the set of facilities needed. This could be broadband and IT, utilities, water and sewer, roads and bridges, businesses, hospital, healthcare, Main Street, and housing. So most communities find it very challenging to pursue simultaneous investments in the 7 capitals. So the question is this: is there a subset of community capitals that should be given priority attention over the other capitals? The answer depends on the unique strengths and needs of each community. In other words, there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to which of the capitals should be given precedence over others. What we do know from community studies is that pursuing positive change in one type of capital can create opportunities for improvements in another. In most communities, efforts to develop and sustain a strong, vibrant community are a long-term process. The Community Capitals Framework offers leaders, organizations, and residents a deeper understanding of the multi-pronged approach that is needed if communities hope to create the foundation necessary for them to survive and thrive over the long term. Together, we can all work together to improve the quality of life here in our local communities. Until next time, continue extending knowledge and changing lives with NDSU Extension.